Alright, Sunday morning, we're fitting to go to church. Mama says she wants to ride in a Model A. That means I need to hustle. I forgot to put a little grease in the steering box. I need to do that right quick. She left the door open. Wonder if the battery's dead with the dome light on. Well, that's right, I ain't got none, hun. And I gotta move the blue and white Chevy out there. So I can do all that. I can do it. I'm motivated. Also, got to clean some tools out of it and excess parts. We took the CB bracket off and some other stuff. Alright. I squirted some grease in the gearbox. And we're going to have to call her good for now. I've done checked the oil. It's got oil. I think it's going to have to be good to go. Maybe later today I'll flush the cooling system. I think it needs that. But no time for that now. By the way, I watched a video on Model A's buyer's guide. The car in the video looks just like this one, except for the wheels. But I'm sure it ain't this one. See my hack repair of the hole in the firewall? That'll have to do for now. Folks, I'm afraid Mrs. Heavy Chevy's gonna need some counseling. See that right there? That's a footprint. And that's the size of her foot. Boy, you sure took your sweet old time.
I was trying to put on my face.
You had one on when you woke up this morning, I thought.
Dirt bike's in
What's that about the butt?
The dirt bike. There was no butt. Get your mind out of the gutter.
What are you saying?
Get your mind out of the gutter.
What are you saying?
There was no butt.
I'm trying to get you to say something other than butt.
You got a big gut.
That's not what I had in mind. Look at her, she's putting the door down for me. She can't hardly reach it. Alright, we gotta go. What?
I said it looks so empty.
Well, there's nobody in it.
I'm in the building.
Oh yeah, we'll get that out shortly.
Yeah. Oh!
What's wrong? A spider! Oh my gosh! Quick! It's a huge one! It's enormous! I saved you.
Thanks.
I saved you, babe.
Thanks. I appreciate it.
I got you, babe. Let's do a Carolina cold start. It's like 90 degrees. There, pumping the gas. All you foot pumping freaks out there.
No problem.
Alright, let's turn on my Clarion stereo from 1986. But you can't hear that. What are you doing?
Sliding over. That's what a bench seat's for, right?
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I thought you'd forgotten about that, you know, with all these years of marriage.
No, that's why I wanted a bench seat in my 55.
Well, I don't really ride around in that much.
I know, but you could, and if you would, or you did, then you could sit next to me, or vice versa.
Hey, do you think
you'd probably be driving.
You think this thing will do a burnout?
Oh, it'll do it. Woo!
I guess it will. Alright, this is my buddy Tim's fault right here. The Ford lover, you know, I went over to his house and his wife cooked some hamburgers and brats, and then I was eating them. And afterwards I sat on the couch, you know, to rest up, and then I started looking at Facebook Marketplace and I ran across this stuff. And then I saw these, and so I made a deal and went and bought them. And then the guy told me he had these Silvertowns come on. So I bought them too, and now I got a truckload of stuff I don't really need. But that's okay. But it's my buddy Tim's fault, not mine. There's that worthless dog.
She's not worthless. Or you girl.
She ain't very helpful out here.
Well, you ain't very helpful in keeping track of that camera.
Well, we did spend about 45 minutes looking for it. Now I'm tired. I don't want to make no videos. Huh, Daisy? Who that? You got hungry. Alright, here's the plan. We're going to pull the Firebird in here. We're going to put it up on the lift. And then we're going to pull the Model A in up under it. Or at least partially. The Model A door, they'll shut if you only pull it up to right there. I think that'll work.
Yeah, because I was going to say, if you get up on that rampart, it won't fit, will it?
Rampart. Isn't that part? What was that show back in the 80s? They always had they drove a Dodge red, looked like a service truck, but they were like,
Dukes of Hazzard?
no.
They didn't drive alright.
They were like rescue guys on the fire department. One guy was blonde and the other guy wasn't.
Oh, Chips?
No, not
No,
Chips.
not Chips. That was the cops on a motorcycle.
Yeah, that's right. Anyways, I can't think of the name of it, but Rampart was the name of their division or whatever. I remember that much. And the Dodge truck they drove around in on.
Somebody will tell us in the comments.
You think?
Yeah.
You know, people rarely comment.
What?
Well, one guy did say I was a hack one time, and that's paid off big time, and I made profited like $25-30 from that.
Just wait.
And then, anyways, I ain't got no more to say. I got stuff to do. Alright, we done pulled her in. Go ahead and put a little air in the tires. I think this is one we're going to take on our trip to the mountains here. I think. We ain't took this one in a couple years. Let's see, last year we took the Turbo GMC, but we can't take it. It's gone, sold it. And we can't take that because I'm being pathetic and haven't finished it. And we took the dually the year before that, but it's got a new motor this year, but I don't know, I ain't really feeling the dually for the mountain trip.
Stars broke and everything.
Well, that's easy to fix, but this old girl right here, you know, they ain't got no tunes though. That's a problem.
Yeah, it's kind of been out collecting cat prints.
Yeah, it's been sitting outside a little bit here the last few weeks. That's not good.
I'm pretty sure last time we took it,
It's
we
been
saw
under.
this.
Yeah, it was in 2016. We
I
did
don't know who you are with my-
Tail of the Dragon.
Yeah, we went up the mountains and there was the burnt woods and stuff.
And you were just a little guy. And you were so excited to be hanging with your daddy.
You could barely see over the dashboard.
Ah, the good old days. Look at here. See that?
What is that?
Sun's getting it a little bit.
Oh, yeah. Your temperature on the Model A is about 183.
That's good. All right, that's because where I've been having it, the sun hit the corner a little bit.
Yeah.
So, if you know anybody who wants to sponsor me and would build a big shop out back, let me know. I'd be glad to store these things. Yeah, I'd be glad to do that. I got enough land for a big shop out back. All right, now I'm kind of a tall fella. He can walk right under it. Go ahead. Well, be even banging his head. But me, on the other hand, I'll bang my noggin. Anyways, I'm just going to look underneath it here a little bit, see what I see. Looks like got a power steering pump dripping a little bit, but it's been doing that for a long time. It's kind of dirty. Probably could use a greasing, although it's had it fairly recently. I don't remember when though. Give me that chair over there, bud, so I can sit down. I'm kind of old. She's got a few drips here in the back. The transmission leaks a little bit, but I checked all that here not long ago and it was good. Put it on the other side there, bud. Always. Look at her. Just look at her. Yeah. She sees you, stone it, all dirty.
Can you remember as to why you spray painted this baseball here?
Huh?
I didn't spray paint it, I hand painted it.
Mama hand painted it. Look at there, it's been scraping on something. Who's been driving this thing? I always wanted to do like a barber pole on the drive shaft too, but I'd never get to see it. Can't remember what kind of mufflers those are.
Brush?
Look, it's leaking a little bit on the rosette weld on the axle tube. I think that's kind of common.
The smiley face.
It's happy as it can be. 10 bolt, and it's got Bilstein shocks.
What you got?
It's a pretty clean car under here, ain't it?
Rocks. You can't eat rocks.
All right, that's enough of that. Look, I even put a sway bar in the back. That's off like a 79 Trans Am. I bought a 79 Trans Am once for 300 bucks for parts, and the body on it was super, super nice. Other than the guy did some bad body work on it.
Was
I mean,
that one sitting in the woods?
Yeah, it sat in the woods a long time. And then when I went back and looked at it again, when I was using it for parts, for the yellow one I had, by the way, there's a video, I think it might be one of the first videos I ever posted of that car. Go check it out. It's a sad story, it really is.
Yeah,
Part of that car lives in this car.
and my 55.
That's right, but that's another story. I lost track of the story I was telling now. You see what a woman in a shop will do to you? Fellas, keep your ladies in the house. They should be barefoot and cooking sandwiches.
How do you cook a sandwich?
I don't know, it sounded good at the time.
A
Now
steak sandwich, I guess.
Yeah, steak sandwich, that's what I was thinking about. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Anyways, I bought that car for $300 Trans Am. And I saved a bunch of parts off it. And then I wound up taking the rest of the junkyard because I had the doors off it and the trunk lid off and it filled up with water and the whole thing just rusted out.
You stripped it pretty bare before
Yep.
you jumped it.
Yep, I should have saved the subframe off that one. I didn't though. That one had a 403 Olds in it. My brother had a 71 Camaro and needed a windshield, and he was real tight. He still is. He squeaks when he walks. And tighter than bark on a tree. Tighter than Dick's hat band.
There's
And,
no band in that hat to wrap around your head.
I don't know what she's talking about. It sure did tickle her, didn't it? Anyways, he drove up from Georgia, took the windshield out and put it in his Camaro, and broke it. Poor guy.
Oh,
Drove all the way from Georgia and didn't get a windshield. Anyways, that's another story. All right, let's see if the Model A will fit under here. Maybe I should update the wheels on her. You know, I posted a picture on Instagram and one guy said, "Did you trim your mullet after you found your car?"
hey, them are nice
I
wheels.
like them wheels.
What you talking about?
And I did have a mullet one time, and I'd have one right now,
It wasn't for me.
and getting my hair tangled up in creeper wheels, and the other little matter of there ain't much happening up there anymore. I'm old. She's
That's
done.
okay. A mullet.
She's done made my hair fall out. Plus the dog down here is licking indiscriminately. Good grief. You just can't make nice videos.